Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to Buell's Kitchen, and today is Monday and it's a gorgeous day in Ireland, and so I have to go for night shift, so I just thought I can make something easy dish. So this is nothing but I have showed it in my many times in my channel that biryani, chicken biryani is my son's favorite. So this time I have taken some drumsticks. So I washed it and I cleaned it and I kept it ready. So we're gonna make it in one pot. And I have taken some basmati rice. This is about 4 cups of basmati rice. Just washed it and I kept it ready. Here I've used some India Gate basmati rice. And next is the onions. So as usual I have cut the onions into slices and I kept it ready. And it's coriander and mint. Here I have some tomatoes. I have 4 medium-sized tomatoes chopped into pieces, 2 lemon, 1 lemon and 1 lime, and 5 green chilies. I've sliced it as well. And next I'm going to make some Brinjal Thokku to go with the biryani. So that's going to be very nice. So we're going to make it very quick and very fast. So come on, let's make it. Now friends, I have taken 2 pans, the big one. Here in this big one we're going to make some biryani, and in that we're going to make some Brinjal Thokku. In Tamil they say Kathirikai Thokku. So as usual in summertime, during summer in Ireland, it will be very nice. It will be too hot like India. It will be 21 degrees, but this summer is going to be very different here. The sunlight, like the burning will be very more. So everybody here they recommend sunscreen lotion. So if you don't put your sunscreen and vitamin D, your skin will be burnt. So here the skin cancers are more. So people who go outside and people who live in Ireland, whoever is going outside, it's important that they have to use the SPF 30 sunscreen lotion. So in Ireland, for Irish people, they don't get this sunburn like us. We lack our vitamin D, so it's important that we need to take our vitamin D as well, because I work as a nurse, so I know what is how much important to take vitamin D. And so my pan is getting heat up, so we're gonna use some sunflower oil this time. So I have my sunflower oil ready here, and I'm not gonna put too much of spices this time, so it's going to be mild because the weather is too warm here. So if we eat hot spicy food, and it's not good for our health, so as much as possible add some buttermilk in your diet and add some curd rice and eat a lot of fruits and a lot of water. So that's very, very important during this corona time. And it's a new variant is arrived in Dublin as well. The cases are going up, and it is 400 to 500 cases every day. So it's important that we need to look after ourselves. So if you have kids, please look after the children as well, because they are on summer holidays at the minute. In Ireland, from July 1st until August 31st, the kids are on holidays. This is the summer time for them, and the school will be reopening in September. So let's start now. So I'm going to use the sunflower oil as usual. So I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons. Let the oil heat up here. We're going to do the simultaneously the Brinjal Thokku as well. So here for Brinjal Thokku, so my pan is hot now. So I'm using about 3 tablespoons here. If you have sesame oil, you can use the sesame oil as well, friends. And sesame oil will be very nice as well. So next we're going to add some garam masala. Now friends, here is my masala dabba. So I have all my spices here. So what I'm going to use is, I'm going to take some cloves. I have some fennel seeds, so just start adding it. So fennel seeds 1 tablespoon, and I have cardamom. So I'm going to use about 3 cardamom, and some cinnamon stick. So this is very important. This is the one gives the flavor for this biryani. So add about 3. So wait for a few minutes. And here for Brinjal Thokku, just use some cumin seeds, a tablespoon of cumin seeds. And half a teaspoon of pepper. That's it. Now we'll start adding the onion. Here goes the onion. Now next is the green chilies. I'm just going to add 4-5 green chilies in this. Maybe for biryani we'll add some green chilies as well. I have taken about 5 to 6 green chilies, friends, and I've sliced it and I put it in there. And now in this stage, I'm just going to fry both. So I'm frying the onion simultaneously for biryani as well as brinjal thokku. So it's a very simple method, friends. So it's very quick. Now next is the ginger garlic paste. So I'm just going to take out my ginger garlic paste. Here's my ginger garlic paste. It's just a homemade ginger garlic paste, friends. It's more nicer if you use the homemade one. I'm going to use about 1 tablespoon for the katrika thokku, brinjal thokku. And for biryani, I'm going to use about 2 big heap spoons. That's a ginger garlic paste is the one which will give the taste to the biryani. So add about 2 big large spoons of ginger garlic paste. Now friends, I've just added the ginger garlic paste and it's getting mixed here. So you have to wait for the ginger garlic paste, all the raw smell to goes off. Meanwhile, just keep all your masalas ready. Now my masala is ready for this brinjal gravy. So I'm just going to bring the camera closer and I'll show you, friends. Here's my brinjal gravy. It's getting ready here. I will start adding the masala for the brinjal gravy. Now first thing is 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. And next is the chili powder. So I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. Next is the dhania powder. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoon of dhania powder. Next is the garam masala. So I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala. And the last is the salt. So salt I'm going to use about 1 teaspoon now, and then later on we'll check it and we'll put it if you need it. So that's my katrika thokku gravy getting ready. You can add little bit of jaggery, friends. Jaggery will give balance that chili flavor. So I will add a little bit of jaggery in the end. So now the masala is infused in the oil. This is the time we need to add some tomatoes. Add about 2 tomatoes. Let it get mixed here. Now I will start adding our chicken. Here friends, my brinjal is ready, so I've just cut it into small tiny pieces. So I'm going to add that as well. You just leave this to cook in the ginger garlic paste for a few minutes. And now we'll just take another spoon for this brinjal gravy. Just give it a good mix. As I said, this is going to be a thokku. I mean, just for the side dish for this biryani. So we don't want it too loose. So just make sure that your consistency according to your family taste. So here my son and my husband is not a great fan of brinjal gravy, but I love brinjal gravy for this biryani. So as I said, I'm going to add jaggery at the end. Jaggery will give a nice balance to this brinjal gravy. So make sure that you mix the masala well so that all the brinjal will be coated with the masala. So once you mix it, just cover it and cook it for 15 minutes. Here's our chicken is getting ready now. So let it infuse nicely and cook it. Now friends, I have a bunch of mint and coriander. I washed it and I kept it ready. So we're just going to chop this with the scissors. And we're going to add this in the biryani. It will give a nice flavor for this biryani. Actually, this is very important for the biryani, coriander and mint. That will give a nice flavor for this biryani. Now friends, the next is the tomatoes. Let's start adding our tomatoes to the biryani. Give it a mix. Now next item is the chili powder. Here I'm going to use some hot chili powder, 1 teaspoon. And for the color, I'm going to use some Kashmiri red chili powder. You can get this in one of the Asian shop. That will give a beautiful color for this biryani. So I've just added only 1 teaspoon of hot chili powder, and I have used some chilies as well. So make sure that your heat will be right consistency. Now Kashmiri chili powder won't have more spice, so I'm adding 2 teaspoons. Now you will have some biryani masala. You will get it in the Asian shop, but I'm not going to use that now. So next is the salt. So as I said, this is 1 pot biryani. I'm adding salt about 3 teaspoons. Just give it a good mix. Now what we have to do now is we're going to cover this and cook it for 10 minutes. That all this masalas will infuse in the chicken. Chili powder, tomatoes, and the coriander, mint, ginger garlic paste. So make sure that you give it a good mix and cover it and cook it. So after 10 minutes I'll show you friends. Now we'll just go to this brinjal gravy. I think you can see it. So I'm just going to check that. So I'm just going to get a tissue. As you can see, the brinjals are getting ready now. It's almost cooked now. Now you can add some tamarind juice. I have some fresh tamarind. I'm going to add some tamarind juice. So what will happen is the tamarind juice will balance the flavors. Tamarind juice and bit of jaggery. That's both very key ingredient for this brinjal thokku. I hope you can see this. I'm just going to show you closer. Here friends, look at this, how beautifully it is getting ready now. I'm just going to prepare the tamarind water and I'll show you friends. Now friends, in the biryani mixture, I've just used about 2 tablespoons of biryani masala. This is optional friends. If you want to add, you can add, otherwise you can leave it. is my tamarind water, friends. So it is ready now almost. I'll add some tamarind water. This is the jaggery. Now friends, we're going to add the jaggery. I have taken a small piece of jaggery here. I'm just going to crush this and add it in the brinjal thokku. So this will nicely balance the flavor. So that's it. Just give it a good mix. And let the raw smell of tamarind water goes off. Until the tamarind water raw smell goes off, you need to keep it on the stove for another 5-10 minutes, and then it will be ready. So we're just going to taste it and see the salt. So I'm just going to taste it and see the salt. Perfectly alright, friends, absolutely perfect. It's so tasting delicious. So I'm just going to cover it and leave it for another 5-10 minutes and it's ready. Now we'll just check our biryani. Just check the masala here. I'll just leave this to cook for another 5-10 minutes, friends, and I'll show you, friends. Now friends, our katrika brinjal thokku is ready now. It's ready to serve now. See how easily it's getting ready, friends. So if you have 4 burners, you can use 2 burners to make this kind of food. And biryani is such an easy dish. You all can try this at home. So if you just follow the adjustment, like the masalas and the salt and everything, you will get a beautiful biryani, friends. So my katrika thokku is ready, brinjal thokku. So I'm just going to close the stove. So now the biryani, the chicken is getting ready now. Just going to reduce the heat. So I'll just put it into 4. Medium flame will be fine, because the high flame, what will happen is this kind of vessel, it will burn the bottom. So just make sure that your flame is medium. Now friends, the chicken is almost half cooked. Now this is the time we're going to add the water. I'm using the same water which I've soaked the rice. So let the water get boiled and then we'll add our rice. Now you can adjust the salt, and we're just going to check the salt and see how much is the salt. The salt is perfectly alright, but just for the rice I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. Yeah. Now we'll just give it a good mix. Now once the water gets boiled, we'll add the lime and the lemon, which I've kept it ready here, and we'll add the rice and we'll cover it and cook it for 10 to 15 minutes and our biryani will be ready. Here friends, the chicken is cooking now. The water has got boiled here, so the right time to add the rice. So before adding rice, we'll add our lemon. Just give it a good mix now. So here I'm not adding the curd, I'm adding the lemon and lime, so that will give the same flavor like curd. So I've tasted the salt is already perfect. So now the rice is going in. So just add the rice. That's it. Give it a gentle mix. Now friends, I just opened it and I checked it and it is getting ready, as you can see. So another 10 minutes it will be ready. So just give it a good mix. And I'm going to turn off the stove. And I'm going to leave this for 10-15 minutes and the biryani will be ready, friends. Now friends, we'll just check the rice now. So look at it friends, it's almost cooked now. The water is all gone now. The rice is also getting bigger. It's all completely cooked. So this is our 1-pot chicken biryani ready to eat, and our brinjal thokku is also ready. So I'll just serve it in a plate and I'll show you, friends. So here's the final product, friends. Here's the hot chicken thai biryani with brinjal thokku and some Vengaya pachadi, that's onion raita and egg. So we're gonna taste this and see how it is. Shadrach?
Yummy!
Here's my son. Say hello to everyone.
Hello everyone. Wow, it's lemon tasty.
We're gonna enjoy this for lunch, friends. Thank you so much for watching our video, friends. If you like it, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. We'll upload nice simple videos in the future. Take care. Bye bye. God bless.